When we play blues with the pentatonic, we are used to use the pentatonic minor scale over a dominant chord. So, what I mean, G7 and minor pentatonic of G. Okay, but if you want to mix the sound of the Mixolydian with the sound of the minor pentatonic, we may add a flavor on a modal scale. So, the modal scale for the dominant chord is Mixolydian, and we already have talked about that. If you want to have this sound, 7 notes for a scale that is a modal scale, but that sounds minor, our scale is the Dorian mode. The Dorian mode is the second mode of a major key. So in this case, we are not in C major, but in F major, because F, G. G Dorian mode has the notes as F major, but sounds as G blues scale, is the most used minor scale, because the Dorian mode has the 2nd and the 6th degree that are major. So, look at this. This is Mixolydian. This is Dorian. So only the B becomes B flat. So this is a major scale with the minor 7th. This is a Dorian scale. This is a minor mode, minor scale with 2nd and 6th degree that are major. The natural minor scale has the 2nd that is major and the 6th that is minor. But in this case, the Dorian mode is the most used scale. Also, there's another part that is very interesting. Look at this. This is the 5th degree of a major scale. So, when we are in G Dorian, that is the 2nd mode of F major, F, G, A, B flat, C. On the 4th degree of a blues, that is C7 in this case because we are in G, on C7 we used already the sound of F major. So if we use Dorian, G Dorian, we keep the same notes for C Mixolydian and the same notes for G Dorian. So it's the same. Okay, now I put just for an instant the major 3rd. Okay, so when we play a blues with a Dorian on G on the 1st degree, we have already the notes for the 5th and back to the 1st. Another part that is very important is if we want to play something like a pentatonic that has this sound, the typical sound of a Dorian scale is the major 6th. And so this is why many bluesmen, also here in TrueFire, use it's called PentaDorian. This is a minor pentatonic. This is PentaDorian. The Dorian scale is. PentaDorian. So the PentaDorian is like a minor pentatonic, but instead the minor 7th, we use the major 6th. It sounds very. And allows you to play the same scale on the 1st and on the 4th degree and back to the 1st. So Remember this fingering and practice on the backing tracks, the one we already used when you want, which you want, and try to play in Dorian mode on the first chord and, for sure, Mixolydian on the second, that is the fourth degree of the scale.